Hey guys, what's up? It's Jeremiah with another Home Inspector quick tip. Today we're looking at foundation issues and defects that you can spot in the house when you're dealing with differential settlement. So here's what to look for. On this brick house, lots of repairs to the mortar joints. This is called repointing or retucking, when they repoint and they put new mortar where the brick exterior had cracked around lots of windows and door. And it looks like this on multiple parts of the house. So on both sides of the house, you want to look around your windows, your doors, and anywhere on the brick. So you're looking for mismatched mortar. So obviously original mortaring job and repointing or retucking. I put these downspouts down, but all the downspouts around the house were discharging right at the foundation. At the grading, because the ground's slope away from the house, that'd be a positive grade. This one's neutral, so it's flat. So water can settle here and sit next to the foundation. Again, more mortar that's been repaired. A little bit of cracking up here and here. And then here, this is kind of interesting. So this was an addition. So you can see the foundation is a crawl space foundation right under here. But if we look at this direction, this is actually a slab. So this portion of the house, you can tell by the roof, was a covered patio that was then converted into living space. And what's happened is water settling against this slab had caused this portion of the house to settle, causing some of these defects that I'm pointing out. So we're looking at separation at the trim. You can see separation in the floor here. So if there's a wood floor, you're gonna look for separation. That correlates with some of these other things. Little bit of cracking and repairs, along with separation at the walls here. And here's a little tip of how to use a flashlight, Home Inspector's best friend, to find cracks. So you can barely see the cracks above this door, but when you use a flashlight, different angles, especially if I put this flashlight against the wall and look up, look at that, shows up perfectly. And if you look here, separation of the floor, door trim, flooring looks okay, and then right here, the floor starts to open up. And just minor cracking. Here's the other side of that same doorway. So this is what you call differential settlement with the foundation. When one part of a foundation settles different than the rest of the foundation, you start seeing stresses in the structure, in the ground, in the walls, in the drywall, in the door frames, things like that. So with this house, there's already a structural engineer who's already looked at this. They've already made some repairs. When you buy a house like this, you do want to have a structural evaluation annually, just to make sure that things aren't getting worse, and that what the structural engineer suggested originally to remediate the situation, that those things have been implemented. Correcting the grade, diverting water away from the house by using the downspout extensions, that you are actually following the structural engineer's advice on how to prevent things from getting worse or to correct. And then if you're satisfied with the remedies and you go forward with buying the house, you just want to make sure that you keep protecting the house from water so that it doesn't continue to settle, and that you monitor the foundation from the crawl space or basement and the cracks in the walls on the inside of the house. Make sure that they're not getting worse, which is why annual or future inspections by a structural engineer, preferably the one that did the work, the repairs, or inspected the work of the repairs, you follow up every year just to make sure things are going smoothly and that you've done things correctly so that you protect your investment. So this is Jeremiah with Craftsman Home Inspections, craftsmancolorado.com, your home inspector, sewer scope professional, and radon tester in Aurora and Denver, Colorado. Find out more at craftsmancolorado.com. See you guys on the next Home Inspector Quick Tip.